Hello everybody. Welcome in for a Sunday session. Hope you're all doing well out there. G'day. And today we're going to finish off the transfer window here at Real Betis. I've realised something that might help us sign one more player that I thought we wouldn't be able to. So that's good, as long as we get the money. And we will definitely, because I put in the thumbnail, get to the Super Cup. It's a semi-return of the Ange challenge, because we're taking on the Champions League winning Napoli with Ange Postecoglou in charge. So that's going to be interesting. Hopefully New Zealand can prove in another form, as if we needed anything more off the back of the Cricket World Cup and all the soccer yesterday. Soccer, football, I can call it both. I live in New Zealand. Yeah, we can just prove that we're better than Australia. So there's another thing that we can do. Rugby, but that was good over the weekend, I think. I've actually checked some of the rugby results. I think most of the New Zealand teams did the job. But yeah, hope you're all doing well out there. If you're on YouTube, leave a thumbs up. If you're Australian, try and ignore. They'll just. I'm going to be really NZ heavy today. So apologies to any Australians out there. But yeah, please consider leaving a thumbs up on the stream, and also if you're on Twitch, !save if you want to figure out what's going on so far, what has been going on, because we are just kicking off season number 11 of this save. And yeah, if you like the look of it, then consider dropping a follow as well, so you know when I go live, which is Wednesday and Thursday nights New Zealand time, Saturday and Sunday hours right about now. Yeah, on the weekend. So not a lot's happened. I've just gone forward a little bit, scheduled some friendlies. For some reason my other staff then scheduled a lot of friendlies on Mondays, which is dumb, so I cancelled the Monday friendlies, or at least I tried to. So yeah, we're going to be working through that today. So we're just back at training. Friendlies up until Super Cup. Real Sociedad. It's actually a little bit of a brutal start, but in the Liga, Real Sociedad away, Valencia can be okay, and then Barca, Real Madrid away with Cadiz in the middle. So once we get through that patch, honestly, it should be a bit of point city. And Real Oviedo are indeed in the Liga this season, so I do enjoy that, being a Real Oviedo fan. They picked up a win this morning, which was a nice little surprise. So, first thing that might be worth noting, Seaveld ended up going to Lille. If I knew he only wanted 77k a week, I might have kept him here. But he wanted 205k a week to stay here, so love that that's been fixed. That's awesome. Good work, Sports Interactive. I love how that's a thing that's happening. Players makes so much sense, although he is ginger, so maybe just was having one of those days. But in terms of actual news that is worth talking about, so I did look, we're going to go fixtures again here. I would still like to improve goalkeeper. We haven't got a lot of money, but then I remembered, oh, that's right, there's weird rules about who's non-EU and who is EU. And one of those rules is that all African nations are actually EU. Silly me, how could I forget that Africa's clearly a part of Europe, because that makes all the sense in the world, doesn't it? So with that in mind, a lot of these good goalkeepers I was looking at, oh, it's going to do this again now, isn't it? I hate how that doesn't work, how it should. Anyway, the Peruvian guy we still probably can't get, because that's definitely not EU. But there were two others I was looking at. Afonso from Angola, well, that's in Africa, so he'd actually count as EU. Slight issue with him is he doesn't enjoy big matches, so we might skip on him just because of that. Koulibaly from Lazio, the Ivory Coast, is also part of Africa, obviously. They've actually won AFCON. And he doesn't hate big matches. I'm a little bit worried about the whole release clause. That might be an issue if they actually want that for him. But apparently his value is like 46 to 67. So we'll get Gallardi sold, because our current budget ain't great, but we can switch over a fair bit of wage into that transfer budget. What we might also be able to do is actually check clauses. Nothing really useful there. There's not actually that many, is there? That's not a lot. Cost of, if we want 4.2 up front instead of 5 in the future, and we actually owe for Ondo. So there's not a lot there that we can really do actually in terms of clauses, but yeah, we might be able to get that goalkeeper in. So we'll see what happens, but Gallardi's on his way out. hopefully for about 11 million. So they'll bump up our budget even more, and we'll see how things go from there. We've loaned out Torres. And yeah, we're going to try and fly through a bit here. That's not what we want to see early stages. Our backup left winger injured. Well, we'll quickly, because I haven't actually done this, so let's get the team selection saved because it's going to help out. Not Benest. Best. How do I get an N after E? Anyway, we'll do that and I'll figure out the backup team later. Left wingers. Not great, is it? Garcia could do a job there, and I suppose Boafia at the moment might have to be what we do. Not ideal, but for a little bit of pre-season, we'll cop that. But yeah, we've got another couple of players down there who we might look to get rid of as well. But we just made a couple of changes to our team. We signed Kim Ok-hyun yesterday. He goes in alongside Leray and Bartel to replace Seafeld, with Hibbert coming up as the backup for the departing Altamira, but not a lot. We were just getting through the first chunk of it yesterday. It was going really quickly. We were speeding along, and then got to the point where it actually ticked over and clubs started doing offers. We're going to get rid of a few, but players have turned down contracts at clubs, which is not ideal. So we could have a bit more to spend, but not quite now. But I would really like to get one over Ange and win a Super Cup. I think our team's quite good. We're still only predicted to be third best in La Liga. But hopefully we can maybe go back to back there and have a good run in Europe. Of course, we did go invincible last year when we were only predicted to be the fourth best team. But pre-season is now underway. I've sorted out the recovery for and training for actually once the season starts, but for whatever reason it wasn't letting me do it until some of these fixtures have just popped, like until now. So I'm not going to go in there now because you don't want to see me fiddling around with training on a stream. Not for pre-season anyway. The players can work hard. So you're 17 million with, you can see where the contracts have been rejected. 12.5 million for Gallardi. So yeah, because we can definitely get rid of him now. We'll try and even nuance this up a little bit more maybe. But yeah, I hope you're having a good weekend so far. Especially for those in, well, the parts of the world where you're a wee bit behind here in New Zealand on Sunday arvos. I was supposed to get a COVID booster tomorrow because I thought it wouldn't be a bad idea for a diabetic before a trip to South Korea in 3 weeks, but they're not getting them for another week, and that sort of falls in the awkward time where you're travelling while it's still kind of working, so I'm not sure I'll get one now. I thought earlier yesterday that probably isn't a bad idea, seeing as I got COVID last time I went to South Korea. Now they don't have the things for another week, so that's a bit of a that's been my morning so far, really. And also getting the face off of me and Ange for the thumbnail, which I don't think worked out too badly. Now Diaz, you are not very good. Yeah, you can go trial, sure. Sure, I mean, 70 million for Vasev, you can take him because that's what we've agreed. No one wants Pili. Please, yep, good, thank you. Someone please take him. He's trash. And Vasev, if they would like to, if they want to meet our valuation, sure. I do not hate the idea of signing a striker upgrade after last season, even though Real Madrid took the one I actually really wanted. Though he only had 2 jumping, so we'll see. And just as we see that, Vasev is out for 3 to 5 days, so not too bad to be fair. Only 2-0. Well, have we got the right team instructions? Yeah, okay, never mind. Might go balance for the start, just for that. And also, while we're here, well, we only got one routine. No, we do. Okay. Sorry, just sorting all this stuff out. Bumper, cool, and all this sort of stuff. Because we've got new players in there, so yeah. Is Luray still high? I really should get Luray out of this, shouldn't I? Because it's just weird having a centre back as a corner taker. Gig him young, that will do. Right, sorry, just sort that out. Okay. So let's keep kicking along. Get the money for Gallardi, and then we can have a play at a goalkeeper. Hopefully, that'll be a good improvement. Because I think we actually need 2 for Europe anyway. And technically, the 19-year-old youth intake guy doesn't count. So it's a little bit. We have to register someone we otherwise wouldn't. So might not be the worst idea with the spare coin we've got, if we can stretch it that far. Might have muttered myself there with the forgetfulness about the silly Africa being a part of Europe and Spain rules. Right. You're not very good, so we'll get you off our shortlist so we don't get told about that anymore. How much is Mendes worth? 24.5. That's surprisingly cheap. Okay, Molina wants to stay. I still wouldn't mind getting rid of him, taking up an EU spot, but sure. Oliver Glasner at Spurs. Oh, you poor sod. There you were thinking you were going to go to Man United in real life. Well, to be fair, at least they won a European comp last year, Spurs. Right, Gallardi's going, so this is very handy for us because this is going to give us a little bit more coin. Not all of it, though, only 7.25. We did get that bumped up yesterday, the percentage of transfer, but Gallardi is off. Very good player, but he's old in FM terms. So Gallardi goes as the Hungry Lions. What a name. Sign Leslie Colotti. Not sure why we needed to know that, but it's a great. Anything Hungry Lions. Strong name. And Perry wants to talk about his asking price. Sure. Yeah, I think that's more than we were offering you out for anyway. So, cool. Oh, no, okay, sorry, 40. I don't know if 40k is going to make much difference, mate, let's be honest, but we'll offer you out for that. But Gallardi is gone there. Can't tell how much he's worth, that's a little bit annoying. And they've got Sousa coming in as well, but let's check this out because it's going to free up a bit of wage as well, so we can play around with this. If we only sign one player, yeah, we can get the 30 million. So really, it's all about if they want the release clause or not for the goalie. And not Alfonso, where's he disappeared to? The Ivory Coast guy, don't tell me he doesn't want to come now. I really don't get this page this year because it's just being annoying. Has he just signed a contract? Has he just done that? That'll be annoying. And he was right there. Come on, I saw him. Koulibaly, there he is. 39 million, yeah. Has he just signed a contract? Because 2040 looks, oh, he's probably signed a contract, doesn't he? He's only signed a new contract. But he does have a minimum release clause. Oh, it's such bad timing game. Okay. It's not a bad release clause either, that. Maybe wait till halfway through the season. That's annoying, because that would have been quite handy, and Calderon doesn't count as being EU, because Peru, definitely isn't EU, is it? South America? No. So that's annoying. I just left that about... Yeah, I really should have figured that out yesterday. Okay, and Afonso doesn't like big matches, so no to him, and all the others are a bit too old and a bit too shy, if we're being honest. So I have had a quick change in the transfer room in age-wise, but we're only getting a C+ there, which is probably not a great... No. He does enjoy big matches at 25, but we're probably better off just staying with Santos right now, it feels like. With the options available, Oscar is there, but yeah, it's not a great crop at the moment, unfortunately. His attributes aren't too bad, especially for a Spanish lad. It was homegrown nations, so there's an argument there, but good concentration, good jumping reach. There's a few quite nice things there, actually. You can't kick, but and he's not very eccentric. I don't know if that's good or bad. It says it's quite good, so no. But either way, let's kick on a bit. It's annoying that's happened. That was my big plan for today. And we got stuffed by Lazio. Although, yeah, that release clause is very much doable now, so we can sort that out, which is good in the future. But that does take him off this list, and there's probably some handy future goalkeepers here, like Stern, a good potential. I looked at him earlier, the Aston Villa goalkeeper, but they're not quite at the same level as who we've got currently. So if I look at the transfer value, is that going to... No, this isn't going to work. Love that. Awesome. Yeah, love how this page works these days. Like, the filters are just mud, aren't they? Absolute shambles. Okay, that works though. Anyone here that's a sneaky that I haven't checked out? How's he not on my short list? He's quite handy. But yeah. He's not there yet, so it's not really going to work. Boyne, I've checked out. He's probably not quite as good as the other guy from Aston Villa. There's a lot of averageness. He's probably going to be quite good, but he's still quite young. So yeah, we might just skip the goalkeeper for now. And I need to sort out the B team for this next game. So, Vasiev injured. How's he not coming back? 2 to 4 days. Right, we'll get the B team sorted out. I'll save the actual B team, and then we'll figure out the proper B team when we need to. So Simoes, I think Ondo deserves that spot for form late last year, so we might have to try and have a chat to him about his playing time expectations. Same with Molina, maybe. I think Vitek did want to be the right-sided centre-back. Yes, so we'll put him out there. With Misa next to him, Boubacar and Manel. So that's actually our rotation for this season. What's up with my spelling today? Goodness me, Shaun. Confirm, and then we'll just switch these two around and get not Molina. Yeah, Boafia should have been Aguilera on the bench there, but oh well. Sort out in the future, and Molina can go on the bench as a striker. Right. It's been very boring, like even the job market's been quite boring. It's just been Chelsea so far, taking their sweet time to get Pep away from you, Juve. So, see how things go. We are pretty content here, though, obviously. First crack at a Champions League, the League of Champions, Europa League champions. There's not a lot to complain about, so it's all good here at Betis. Just I thought maybe someone might overlook at us. Now, what? I do just want to keep an eye out on our player recommendations in case they do throw up someone quite good. Yeah, he's too old and washed to be our starting goalkeeper. No, we're still not getting a lot in. Okay, so right, there's money there to spend. But maybe it's a case of waiting until January to trigger that release clause. If we can't, then maybe we think about getting Santos on a backup contract for next season. He is part German, a Brazilian German, so it's a little bit wild, that mix, but oops, sorry. Injury. But yeah. So he's not a EU either, which is quite handy. So Oliveira is off to Tenerife. Good little loan spot. Simoy is 7. Jeez, mate, what are you guys doing? I might need to go and sort out this lack of recovery. As much as I hate to, the fact it took so long to be a thing. Yeah, doing physical straight after a game seems a little bit dumb, guys. Let's be honest. So let me just come in here for a little bit. Get the cohesion nice early. Let's just chill out the day after a game. How about that, ass man? Seeing as you can't get this right. I know the players like their Sundays off in pre-season, but you know, we've got a pretty big game first up. So let's, you know, get them showing up, please. Do their recovery session. It's not a very hard day. All they have to use is their brain, which I suppose is, I suppose I can see the point, but there was definitely some neighbours where I was living this morning not using their brains when they were playing their doof doof dance music at 7 AM of all times, starting a dance party then. Oh yeah, right, twats, thanks for that. A bunch of absolute F-wits. That any chance of my sleeping, absolutely gone this morning. So I'm looking forward to the dance party that we're going to have at 6 AM tomorrow. It's going to be great fun for them. Right, Oliveira's gone out on loan. Come on, there's a lot of players here who probably don't need to be on our shortlist anymore, but we haven't got that far yet. To be fair, it's probably a number of leagues that I should be starting to get rid of, but honestly, I just can't be. You know when you just can't be bothered doing something in FM? That's definitely one of those things. Getting rid of the lower leagues. You never know, we might have a downfall of the highest order in the save yet. The odds aren't very, the odds aren't very low for that to be the case. But yeah, they're not good odds. I'm sure we'll be pretty sweet. Now we actually have to put someone in this team, aren't we? With no Simoyas. That is all good. So yeah, I suppose. Pirish, you can just go in there for the moment. It's not probably your position, but I don't really give a toss because you're on the transfer list. Let's get Vasieva on to rehab if he's not already. Yes, thank you. And we'll chuck these guys on the bench just because why not? Okay. Hopefully now less pre-season injuries with recovery days because, geez, caught 3 in the first week there. Could be worse timing. for it, but still. It's not ideal because we've got a trophy game first up. And I know it's only like a pre-season European trophy, but I like trophies. Especially when it's beating Ange and Australians for them. Okay, a bunch of stuff coming through here. Offers, who's he? Not very good. If he's on our shortlist, we can probably get rid of him. I just have a feeling. All right. No offers. I mean, come on, mate. Wait. Someone? No. Okay. A lot of players that snub teams in this. Could have been quite a bit of transfer money to play with if that wasn't the case. Okay, 7-0. That's a peddling. That's more like it. To be fair, a much weaker team than PAOK, so that does make sense. A few of the first teamers came on and did some bits there, so that's nice. Now, if I look through this, we need to get your playing time, don't we? This could be interesting because he might get upset sees about that, but okay, apparently not. Melina, yeah, I suppose. So let's get you to a squad player then. RPM, yeah, that's fine. You're reasonable. The one who might need, no, he's fine. Okay, I've actually got on top of this quite well. Simwares is the one who might be a little bit upset because. Okay, no, I'll be fair. These guys are taking it like champs. Okay, yeah, sweet. I thought that would be a bit more of an issue. Let's get the best team out for this next game and do those couple of changes that we need to with Borfia and I suppose the guy I'm trying to get rid of, and Roberto and Gilliam can do some bits off the bench as well as Melina. Right. Because hopefully Vasev's going to be back in time for the next game where we take on Sunlock Petrol Station, BP. I presume that's what it is. Also, gotta keep an eye on these staff here because they were sneaking in Monday preseason friendlies in between the Saturday and Wednesday ones, and I wasn't a big fan of that. So we'll just make sure they don't do anything catastrophic. The administrators have been brought in for Real Vallecano. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, that's not great areas from you, Borfia. Belompe, not BP. I mean, it's close enough. They're a bunch of local petrol station workers either way. Player X? No, nothing good coming in yet. And transfer room in. Okay. They're not giving us the great ones here, are they? What about this guy from Brazil? No, doesn't look great. The American at Liverpool? No, Diego's no good. Okay. He's quite well rounded, but yeah, 29. And we've already got all these ones and who also don't look awesome, and most of them aren't for sale. So yeah. They're not horrible, but we're just better off sticking with Santos for the moment with those sort of players. So yeah. I mean, he actually looks decent. Diogo Ferreira. Maybe he's the reason that Wolves are still in the Prem in this universe. But yeah, I think probably better off not making a move at all, mate, to get one that we actually like as an upgrade. I suppose having that money safe just in case, or having it there, in case a curveball's thrown with like a release clause triggered or some offer that's too good to turn down, won't be the worst thing. A spare 30 mil. Okay, from Macau, who we took on in the Europa League knockouts last year. They've just had a draw for the Champions League playoffs, which thankfully we don't need to worry about it all, being La Liga champions. You know, you guys can have him. Free run on him. Oh, wait, he's a free agent? Oh. I think we're okay. He's sort of lost some of the things that make him very good. But I can see why Ange is after him. I prefer my ones a bit younger than that, so we'll just move on. Oh, I see another injury. Oh, not only back. Okay. Not good timing. 12 days to 4 weeks. Bro, what's happened there? Lifting weights. How do you get... Bro, what were you trying to lift? 3 to 4 weeks for lifting weights. Kim, not a good start from you, mate. I wish I knew your weight. So this is where I need to know the weight. One of the very few occasions where weight should be included, so I know how much he should be able to lift, and I can berate him or not for his stupidity. Oh dear, Kim. So Vidic will come back in, and yeah, Roberto goes up there, and boomfa. Right. We've still got enough cover. It's okay, but we almost played Bardell actually as a centre back if we really needed to. But it'll be fine. Right, they've snuck in a testimonial on a Monday. I hate when they do this, so let's get rid of that. Yeah, stop with the Mondays, guys. I don't like Mondays and silly Monday friendlies. We don't need that much football before the start of the season. So let's cancel that one. And I don't want to play a Saturday before Napoli. So let's cancel that as well, because you're mudding up the training I set up before the stream started, you absolute pillocks. It's the one thing I got set up because I didn't want to go into and have to do it again. And you're stuffing it up. Even though I'm the one who's doing all the friendly arranging. So who's overriding me? Stop it. I don't like it. You need to stop picking on me. Otherwise I'll sack you. Because I have the power here now. Everyone here loves me. Because I win stuff for this club. So, you know. Some of you guys need to be careful if you stuff up my schedules. Geez, the mist and Twana was falling off here. Awesome. Yeah, get rid of those. So we're showing there 5 more friendlies, and then Napoli in the Super Cup. So once we get past this next one, if we can't see Napoli's name, maybe one more, and then if we can't see Napoli's name, then we know the silly staff are doing stuff again. Oh, right, now someone's Misa. I'm not against this, because he's not got a ton of potential. So if Monaco want to come in, this could be an option. 25. I think we only signed him for about that is the higher end of his value. So I think we actually try and bring that forward. We signed him for 12. Yeah, that's great business. Right, Misa might be going. Might need to get another centre back in. So that's okay. We can do a bit there. Oh, well, I know where you're going now, aren't you? Kvaratskhelia. Although you're a former Napoli player, maybe you've got a bit of loyalty, but I feel like Saudi is gonna turn your head there, isn't it? You want that payday. You want that payday at that age, don't you? You don't want to be playing proper competitive football. You want to get that bag, don't you? And fair play. Okay, Anderlecht, we've got past Basel. Okay, I think we're okay. They have staffed up some of my schedules, which I hate, because I just sorted that out before, but the buffhead staff here want to do their own friendlies, even though they should not be able to do that. All right, Valencia want Vars here, but it's 70 million, guys. We've agreed that with him. So if you want to put a bid in, that's fine. Right, Man City want him now. Dortmund want Misa. 24.5, that's still pretty good. So we're just going to do that. And because I think there was another club that are actually after him. Nope. Okay, we'll try and offer him out either way. And try and get up a little bit more. Not the oldest player, but he's just not got a lot of potential. So that would get our budget up to 58. So we could go quite big again for a centre back, but we should try and maybe not do that. That's all right. Vasev, look, if you want to put a bid in, sure. So goalkeepers, go away for the moment. We won't care about you as much. I want to look at centre backs, please. Right. So it's only a backup, so we could just be looking for the high potential here, honestly. So let's maybe do that. You want someone semi-decent, though. And ideally EU, because there'll be a bit of a waste of a non-EU spot. Yeah, so probably someone who's a proper centre-back. I mean, Massa, I do like a lot. But that's too much, especially because who would he come in for? Hayward isn't the greatest ball-playing one, despite the good potential. Yeah, some of these guys aren't great as ball-playing ones, are they? So let's just keep going down here and finding someone in Norwegian. That could be fun. Ball playing, he's not as bad, but we'll passing suggest otherwise. Tor Magnus. Now he's Mexican and quite expensive. You've got potential, Cabore. You're okay. I like Bookwig as a left back. He's not really tall enough for a centre back, so he should probably move on from that. He's gone down again this price. Oh, if Molina did go, that would be a great replacement. He's quite expensive, the Iranian. But looks okay. Lillo's quite expensive. This guy from Dortmund. There's just enough about some of these guys to turn me off. This Portuguese guy's got a lot of potential. Right, this looks like he might have the right attribute set. Yes. You. You're worth a lot of money though. You look like a good option though here at 19. Largely got. He's a little bit susceptible to injuries, but he's going to be a squad player. So he's the go at the moment, Luzolo. The Colombian won't work. And then we get into the older players. This Almeida guy I looked at. Jumping reach, that's right. Looked at him last season. He's got good potential as well. More of a DM, but has the height to play centre back. Can't really hit the ball though. A lot cheaper, so. And he is Armenian. How does that work for us? Europe. Oh, right, that works well for us. Hold on. Go. Didn't want to go back there. Right, you, Carlos Enrique. Got a bit of height. His attributes are a bit crap, aren't they, actually, for that? Got a bit excited there briefly. And you're Argentinian and not that great looking. Looks like the PSG guy. Right, so if we're going to get 24.5, that gets us up to about 55-ish. Can we do installments here? That'd be quite nice. Yes, lovely. They do want a lot of money. Honestly, I'm not even complaining about that wage. That's dirt cheap, so that's good. So how about we go in, because I would like to save some money for further down the road here. Going with the money that we are getting-ish for our guy, Misa, and chuck in some installments of that, which is very bold, but we'll see how it goes, because it's quite a big chunk now. Okay, I don't like any of those, honestly. He probably is going to play a year. That, though, we could work with 5 million. How about that? That was a bit easy. Okay, 25 up front. We can do that all day. Right, Lozolo hopefully going to come in. Van de Ven to Real Madrid. That's intriguing. Right. Yep, I tell you what. Mate, you are easily in the squad. There we go. Let's get rid of the appearance fees here because you're a football player. Come on. I might even leave these in. I don't normally, but he's on such a cheap wage that it's not going to make a ton of difference. We can't get rid of the minimum fee release clause because the Liga things. Let's get down to 35, then I'm quite happy. And 50. Okay, 40 and 50. Happy days. Right. Good deal. Lozolo in for Misa, as long as he accepts the contract. That's the other thing. And that's okay. Right. That would be a pretty good upgrade. It's going to overall cost us, but up front, stuff all. So that's quite nice. Right, Gomez, you must be on rehab then. Yes, good. Quick save, just to be safe, because it's FM26 and who knows what's going to crash. So we're playing teams now that our first team should maul, to be fair. Whoa, okay, maybe it was the local petrol station. 17-0. just a couple of goals. Oh, I'm not sure if I've ever seen that they have to scroll that much. Oh, so Varsity have got 5, just 5? Yes, 5. Goodness me, Gigamia might have got a hat trick in amongst all that. Our right back. Anyway, that's a, I think you call that a paddling. Yep, so 4 more, and then hopefully Napoli will show up after this next one. Otherwise, someone's messing up with my things again, and I don't like it, FM, because I'm in charge of friendlies. I'm in charge of everything, so don't mess with it. Dada is caca, so he can go. That's okay. And also, oh, that's right, we're over us. The fact they waited until after I sign new staff to do that, because we spent a wee bit of time yesterday doing staff things, and we didn't have to do as much because they just cut our staff numbers like a week after, what am I doing here? I was going to do squad, that's what I was going to do. Yeah, the fact they waited a week until after the new season ticked over and, you know, staff contracts renewed to do that was very annoying of them. So we want Perry in there. Aguilera should actually be on the bench here, game. Gomez, 3 days. Might not play, so let's get what's his face, Boafia in for him. And Kim's out, so Roberto, and you come. And you can just go there, equal them. And same for you, Molina. Right. Sweet. I think we're good. But one of the many things in this year's game which just feels a bit off. Or my ball is just dumb. Could be either or either. But we get the centre back in. We're in a really good spot for the future here. Like, it's almost like Vidic's last year contract too, so it's quite tempting as well to offload him, but and he's probably worth quite a bit more, but we'll see. Now, I won't bother with those teams because I've been here long enough now. First team players aren't allowed to play for the B team because that's far too sensible. So Sevilla Atletico, we take on off the back of a 17-0 win, 7-0 for this lineup the week prior. So what's that? We played 3 friendlies and got 26 goals. So that's a nice little average there. Right, Misa. Oh, beautiful timing of this. Right. Oh, okay. So we are going to lose some of the money I was going to put towards a goalkeeper in January. But Misa's going, only get 14.5, but it's a big profit because we signed him for 12. So in he comes. Off he goes. Tyler Misa. And coming in, Luzolo. Lovely, lovely, lovely jubbly. Rodrigo Luzolo from Paris Saint-Germain. I think he was playing for the second team. You can come in straight away because we're about to get some coin for Misa. So a bit of an update of our centre backs here. Yeah, we've done well there. We've done pretty well with that deal. His year and a bit spent here. Tyler, off he goes back to the homeland. and we get this bit of a beast. So he can train up as a ball-playing centre-back, which he looks pretty handy at. 20 aggression, he's an angry youngster. 1.99, oh, I didn't even look at that. Oh, I love him. I shouldn't say that about a 19-year-old, but goodness me. He's gonna be fun. A lot of fun. Straight in this team you go. Or you're a bit tired though, aren't you? We better get you training. Well, we'll try and rest you. Might have to put out one of our proper good centre backs this game. We might actually go Roberto for this one, but either way, that's a good bit of business, it feels like. Right. So Luzolo in for Misa. Lots of good training. Keep this morale high early in the season. Worked last year. Can't praise him yet because he's too new. But that now. One player I was going to look at, Vidic here. Still got a contract expiring. No one wants you though. We could just do a proper revamp, although I don't know if there were awesome options elsewhere. A bit of seniority might not be the worst thing. But if there's some interest in him, that'll be quite handy. Do people still want Molina? Because I did not mind the look of the guy from Real Madrid, who's probably better than someone who's Argentinian in this team currently, because at least he won't be EU. And then we can maybe actually look to move on Santos and get the goalkeeper in. So, no one yet. Okay, it's all right. Who's Monodalo? Never heard of him. Or Monodiro. Atletico Madrid are in now for Kvaratskhelia. They all want him. PSG are after Mora. I do like these big clubs outside of us do like the older players in the save. Like Arsenal's average age has got to be like 35 with the team they've got these days. They are winning the Prem though, so you can't argue with it, but it must be costing them a little bit just signing a bunch of 35-year-olds every year. Especially in wages. If you're in the Prem, you can probably afford to do that, can't you? No salary cap to worry about like we have here. Right, fitness test, we do need to keep an eye on that and see who does. And they need to get on the rehab. To be fair, it's not as old Mora as I thought he was. It's actually quite a good deal for him. It's actually a really good deal for him. I don't think they'll accept that, but either way, it's a bit under his value. Let's go up a bit. So, Simoes, are you getting your rehab? Not yet. Gomez, I think you are. Yes. Okay, so neither of those guys are quite fit, but they're not too bad, which is nice. And yeah, let's hopefully not use you too much in this game, Luzolo, because you are still a little bit knackered. We won't play you yet, but next time around. And only 3-0. Okay. That's a little bit of a letdown. Calvo, Boafria, and Merck just pumping the scoreline up a bit off the bench. Okay. So next up, now please, if I do this, do not override it by doing silly frickin' Monday friendlies. So I do not want Monday friendlies game. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. That's a big drop to our average goals scored from those previous two. Pitch size, right. We probably won't keep this the same as it was last year because that worked well for us. Okay, Eintracht are going after Vakila. How is he that cheap? How is he that cheap? There's no way it's going to work, is it? Surely. Man United are getting muddled with some of these deals here because of the missing out on Champions League. So you are injured, so it's actually a great chance to get Lozolo in for you for this game. And on the bench, we will get Roberto. Similarly should be fine. See, we can just go with the rest of the squad here, really. 3 days, a little bit touch and go, but hopefully you'll be right. Okay. Right, and that Napoli game is there, so we're getting close to this big clash to start the season, the Super Cup. Shaun versus Ange, New Zealand versus Australia, Spain versus Italy, but mainly New Zealand versus Australia. Right, Dada, off you go. Good, because you weren't very good, so you can go. That's cool. That's you probably can get off my shortlist. Won't even look at you if you're playing for Police FA. Probably not a player we need to worry about too much here. Now we'll get through this. Oh, you are good, but you are very, very expensive. Good old Romanian striker at Barcelona. And he could be fun. He could be fun. Is he partially Mexican? No, Spanish. Yeah. What else are we doing here? Channel? Central. It's essentially be quite good. We'll keep an eye on him. Channel, yeah, okay, might not suit as much. Some guy, going good, man. How are you? We're slowly getting there. Slowly getting to a start of a season, which is nice, but I'm doing well. Pretty chill Sunday so far. Down here. Get a few more friendlies into these guys, and then we've got Napoli in the UEFA Super Cup. Try and get a trophy to start the season, get one over good old Ange. Okay, Napoli are actually looking at some handy players in this window. That's fine. Let's just go up a bit more. Everyone's good, I think. Right, individual training. Yes, you guys can get a bit of that on you. Now you're back from whatever you're doing. Hiccup, sorry. Gigamyan. No, because you're a right back. That's stupid, Pablo. Why we want him to run on the left-hand side of the pitch when he's a right back? Use your brain. Don't go back to being all Manchester United on me. Come on, mate. You're better than that. We've just taught you how to actually win things. Let's not go back to trying to stuff things up. Okay, Leon got Pepe on a free, who was formerly here. So all our former players are going to France and no doubt taking a massive pay cut that they, well, wanted the complete opposite of here. They're all wanting double their money. Right, I saw a Juve thing, but it's probably just a news article again, which it looks like, because nothing's popped up on the transfer activity tab, so they are all talk and no do. Okay, a couple of bad players popping up here that we can get rid of. Oh, Julian Alvarez is a bit average these days. Yeah, they still are talking about signing Vasiev, but not doing anything about it, so we can carry on. Yeah, again, like, if they want to do something, awesome. But they're not doing a lot. Aguilera injured. Oh, jeez, how bad. That's okay. We can cop that. That's perfectly fine. Okay. So, next game, though, we might have to not play him. Gomez is actually a perfect chance for him. So, let's do that. And just get him out of the team. Okay. I think Simways might be back for that one too, which will be handy indeed. As I suspected, Kvaratskhelia wanted to go and get that Saudi paycheck, so he is no longer around in Europe. And Anderlecht to get past Basel. I think it's 4-0 in aggregate. Poor old Napoli got turned down by a former player. That's a bit harsh, but I mean, he doesn't have pace these days, which probably takes away quite a bit of his effectiveness compared to the heyday. Sort that out. Okay, another club that are talking about Vasiev, but no one's doing anything. So this is okay at the moment for us. The finances look bad, but, you know, Champions League stuff's going to happen at some stage, so that's going to help. Probably have some people we can add now, actually. No, okay, never mind. Simile is still... Yeah, he should be fine for this. Imminently, he should be fine. There we are, right. So he is back, lovely stuff, and yes, oh yes we know. Again, to put a bit in then. It's only about the 10th time I've said it this window. So if one of you guys actually want to do something, then sweet. We're aware of this. Yeah. Oh, we've got to keep Jakey as the Kiwi. We will definitely not be keeping one. And yeah, we'll see about these two. But the first team should put a bit of a pumping on these guys. If it's like the week prior with the 17-0 win, 12-0. Okay, cool. We're going to get the scroll again. Not quite. Oh, a little bit. Okay. Looked like it was mostly the Mabambo show this time. Vasiv, a little bit quiet. But let's get the rotation ready for the next game. So I need to remember to do this. And also I should be doing that too. And that usually is the actual rotation now after we sold Misa. So just get on top of that early. Yeah. But he is injured, so sort that. That's the only one injured though, so that's cool. So we can pick these other guys to just sit on the bench and have a good time in pre-season. Lovely. Right. Right. Sweet's 34. We're not interested in him. And yeah, another reminder of the silly staff situation here. Okay. 2 weeks till our first game. More players getting pinched out of J1. Alright, we don't need to really put any players out here. Oh, we could do it, as you know. Okay. Never mind then. No recommendations. Okay. I was going to say some of those guys we on our extended bench maybe could have played there actually, but it's all good. They can get their game time down there during the actual season. Might even drop a few of them down there when we need to. Right, Gigamyan. Get you on rehab. That means you can get off that bench. Gilliam, up you go, and we'll just remove you. There we go. Right. Oh, and Kim's actually on rehab now too. Lovely. How do I've got to do this way? Handy's recovered from his gym injury. Because of course that's how you got injured in pre-season, by trying to lift too much. That's why we need the weight in the game, because I need to know if he's a strong boy or a little weakling. Oh yes, we can get Bart a little bit positive now. That's good. And there we go. Right. It's not much of a setback. Come on, media. 4 days in pre-season. We'll be fine. It'll be good for Napoli, that's the main thing. Right, squad. Cool. It is for, I take it this is La Liga? Yes. Okay, so we've got Yeah, Manel needs to be registered. That's a bit awkward. Who else have we? Yeah, you're on your own. Guillaume doesn't need to be. Lenilson is in. Right, Hibbert does. So, see, why can't I do Hibbert? Because we've got spare space. He must still be in the under 19 thing, because the fact I can't click him or Guillaume suggests we don't need to register him. Oh, the wage. We need to give Hibbert a wage, maybe. Oh, right, that's a big thing, because he's part of the freaking... Yeah, very keen. Okay, that's a bit much. Right, yes, thank you. Right, that's good to know. Immediate, thank you. Right. Let's just get rid of this. You're on so low a thing. I'm just going to give you everything you want except the... What? Oh, no. I muffed that. Right. Where's your agent? Where's your agent? Right, I'll pick that up overnight. Right, we need to keep that stuff in next time. Okay, so we'll just confirm the squad for the moment. And need to sort out Hibbert, otherwise we have no backup DM. Haha. Okay. Yeah, let's just continue and hopefully get onto that next week. Our first game's the Super Cup. He doesn't need to be registered for that, so it's okay. Was a slight balls up there, though. Now, let's try and sort this out, hopefully. Real Madrid, 288, $9. Okay, so we're £9 probably. Yeah, we're in single figures, which is better than last year. Now, back to our mate. Hey, yeah. Yes, cool, thank you. Right, let's just beg there a little bit, because quite important this for our season. Okay, we'll get rid of this and that and that. Now, Dylan, hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Let's just give you a bigger wage to start off with. How about this? Bin that one off. And how about 30 games, 10k. Goal bonus. Let's hope we don't stuff this up. 5k, that's like quite a bit for you. It's going good. So we won the Europa League La Liga double last year. Went invincible in La Liga. So we're getting rid of a cricket La Liga. We've actually just got to give this guy a wage increase so we can register him, of all things. Okay, he's a lot happier with that. Cool. Right, so that's going to work, because yeah, that would have been a disaster if I didn't realise that. So he is going to be able to be registered. But we're just getting through pre-season. We've got Super Cup against Napoli coming up. Big Ange, his Napoli Champions League winning team. 16-0. Okay, good. The backups have done well there. Geez, Pablo's hit a game. 12-minute hat-trick. Geez, even Vidic. Right, Merck's got a hat-trick off the bench. Jeepers. 7th season with Piotr Reykjavik. Lovely. Good old Iceland save. Gotta love an Iceland save. Now we need to get this sorted out too, so I remember to put Luzalot on the bench. And probably Vidic on that side, because he's the right side of the centre back. And yeah, it should be good. Right, let's save that again after we did a bit of a sale and a signing earlier. Just qualified for Champions League. Nice. Yeah, we're about to have a first crack at it too, which is good. Now, you guys, 4 days, 5 to 11, so you guys can't play here, can you? So let's do that and go for Roberto for you. Guillem for you. And these other fellas can go on the bench. Sorry, just sort that out. Okay. So one more friendly and then season proper. If you can call the Super Cup that, but we are going to have a good crack at this. Before we've got Real Sociedad away. Where did I put my agenda? There it is. Okay. Yeah, Real Sociedad away. Not exactly an easy start to the season. It's going to be pretty hard to top an invincible year in the Liga. Just won the league. Nice. Lovely stuff. Okay, so we've got to do squad numbers. It's going to be a little bit awkward for Hibbert because he's not currently registered. But, I mean, most of these are from last season, aren't they? Kim wants 4. You can have 4. That works. Bartel is a starter. Your DM6 will work for you. Otherwise, yeah, any good players that I need to think about here? Like having a good number? No, we'll just ask the assistant to sort the rest out. Which he has done a really poor job of because he's just left it wide open. Okay, so what we got here? Pele is not going to play a lot for us. So you can be something like 25. 23 for Guillem. Buffy is a winger. 19. There we go. I've done your job. You did one job and you haven't done it fully there, mate. So you've had a shocker. Let's carry on. That's what the ass man's for. It needs to just do the numbers. Try and do training decently. Happy days. Also, let's just check in case there's some good options on the cheap coming through here while the window's still open. Doesn't look like it though. Although that Horvath guy wasn't too bad, was he? Top goal scorer charts. Manix Merck needs to be on this list this year. No, he's playing in midfield, but he was very close last season to being top goal scorer. The actual player of the season, even though he didn't officially get it because they're kissing Jude's ass over here in Spain. Now, I will change this week we've got coming up too because I had this really well sorted until they tried to schedule a freaking game in there. Technical conversion, boomfa. And let's go. That's. Although we're doing it. Outfield, Shaw, and set pieces. There we go. Right. There we go. Right, that's fine. That was kind of what we were doing anyway. Until they tried to add extra friendlies for silly reasons. Right, the right side of the pitch when dribbling probably would help him. And Hibbert. How is he? Can he not shoot? I mean, he's not the greatest passer either, but I suppose it makes sense. Oh, what's this? Stop it, game. I do not want these friendlies that are stuffing up. I've just set that up. Oh, you got a new stadium. Awesome. I'm getting paid. Who is setting up these stupid friendlies? Oh, 4-5. Yeah, geez. How much now then? Oh wow, yeah, it's a good improvement then, up to 13.4. Right, I'm gonna sort out responsibilities because someone keeps scheduling stupid freaking friendlies. Why do we want a friendly 4 days before the Super Cup? Who is the idiot who keeps doing this? Where's my staff responsibilities? Because I thought I was in charge of this. Friendly matches. That's it. Right. Sorry. It was because, okay, that should hopefully sort it out. So it should be the assistant doing it too. That's wild. Okay. Hopefully, no more of that crap because I'm getting really over that. Jude's the favourite. That's great money considering he was so mid last season and still won the award. Absolute robbery that Merck didn't get it. Only had 23 goals and what was it, like 15 assists in the league or something? But Jude with his like 14 goals and 7 assists. Oh yeah, what a player. Same position, only half the output. No, I thought there were more robberies in Auckland and South Auckland, but geez. A horrific one there in Betis. Why are we travelling? Why are we travelling for a game we're not playing? This is FM. Okay, there we go. Now we can do this again because once wasn't enough. Or twice, or might even be either way. I've had to do this far too often. The first reason is the players don't get injured the day after the friendly, and the second is I actually get some city piece stuff in with them. So let's just sort this out as quick as possible because surely this time they won't stuff it up for me. Actually, I know what I need to do there. There we are. Right. And get a defending day in as well. And chance conversion, which I haven't done a lot of here. Maybe because I haven't really touched training here, but it is what it is. That was one of my favourites when I was doing the training entirely on FM24. The good old chance creation, chance conversion double. Making sure the strikers are just going off. Copenhagen jobs available. That would have been. I think that one actually popped up earlier in the save. We just didn't get looked at for it. I think that was back when we were at some other clubs. Might have been back even at like Manjung. Right, Gillian probably could use a game. Melina, yeah, you can get some minutes. Perry, because you are not in my first team plans. Roberto, you're not really either, so you guys get some minutes, and you're still injured, aren't you? Yes, so that's why we won't play you two. So last friendly, and then we're going to kick into some actual games. We should, given the time left, hopefully get through more than just one. Which I thought might be the case, depending on how deep we got in transfer-wise, but my plan to sign a goalkeeper got stuffed when he renewed his contract at his current club. And at 12-0, we're looking good. Admittedly against a bunch of fishermen, but still, we're looking good. So, Gigamian was actually fit for that game, was he? Oopsie daisy. Or you can go there and back in the team for this, because you're quite a bit better than Abubakar. How about you, Kim? You should be fit. So we'll get you in there for Roberto, and we'll get you in there for Betis, but we can change it back if we need to. And we probably have all the players on this bench. Roberto's a good option for versatility. So, Boafia, you're 19. We'll sort it out after this next game. So that's what we're going to rock with this season. In terms of team instructions, we are probably going to get told what to do. So we'll leave it on balance for the moment. In terms of the press. But here we go. A bit of a Super Cup to start things off. Still 7 days away, so there's a little bit of time. And Hebbert's got his contract, which is important, so we can actually register him for the Liga. Because that would have been a right stuff up. So let's sort that out now. So we'll do a save just because the registration screen can be a little bit funky. There's been a screen that's crashed the game knowingly on this year's game. Okay, so not the Champions League, La Liga, Herbert. There we go. Right. Now we're good. So Molina, so now this is where things do get awkward. Because I think we actually want to get rid of Boafia for Molina. Being an extra striking option, like a proper striking option. So I might do that, actually. We are so far into salary cap, it's not funny. We were over that, or threatening to be over that when we got here. But now we're in a very nice spot. Wow, does it? I was going to say, does that not work? Yeah, sweet. Benny! How you doing, man? Hope you're going well, Benny. I take it you've been playing the new out of the park baseball, like I've seen a few people who don't usually play that series play. The new version. Oh, you're brainstorming. Oh. Played it last night. Is it good? I mean, it's kind of looking without looking at it too hard. I do have a little bit of baseball knowledge from the show games. Very good. Okay. If we ever look in. Now, Boafia, we have just unregistered him for the Liga. A loan could help him, eh? Give me more money. Might be getting a little bit greedy with that, but no, well, yep, that'll work. Okay. Yep, the staffing advice, seeing as they took my numbers down a week after the staff contracts renewed. That was awesome. Now, bonuses. Do we go... What will this do to our transfer budget? It doesn't actually say. So that's awesome. I thought they fixed this so they would update. Okay. Normal work last year. Let's keep it at normal. So, Napoli, there they are. They only finished 4th in Serie A last season, but are the Champions League holders, obviously, with this being a Super Cup game we're about to play against them, with Big Ange in charge. Good old Kiwi versus Aussie. The Ange's back for the people who came when I first started streaming. Back before I took a break. The Sabre, we were chasing Ange around. One season in Scotland, then he went to PSG, which was just that was awesome. It was a really, really nice move that was. That really totally didn't make it impossible. Yeah, again, like I think we've discussed this, Fernando, about 12 times in the off season. If someone wants to bid for that guy, do something. Don't just talky. So we can do a prediction. I suppose this is just a who lifts the Super Cup. As I realised I misspelt Europa League a couple of days ago. So Real Betis or Napoli. I'll get a prediction going because we'll give you a bit of extra time to go over it. Or to have a look at it. Right. Excellent, did that. Right, yes, I would consider a Varsiev sale, although the longer they take, the less chance that is. Oh, Rio. Yeah, you are very good, aren't you? That wage is very big as well, though. Right, training. Oh, I tell you, training the house down. Love to see that. Why? Who changed that? Who's changed? Oh, I just stop changing my recovery days, you silly game. There's a reason I put recovery days in so my players don't get frickin' knackered. Also, that's a dreadful idea for a day. Let's get a penalty shootout session in just in case. And outfield, yeah, tactical as well, because surely that's going to help. Okay. Yeah, I've been good, Benny. I've been good. We just spent the weekend so far getting through the transfer window, so made a couple of big signings. Free players in? Yeah, free players in for around about 145 million. Still got about 20 million spare too. But we sold a couple as well, so yeah, we've got 2 new centre backs in and a DM in. Just freshening things up. But personally, yeah, been good. Nice good weekend down here. Hopefully same for you. I'm waiting for a club to finally put a bid in for Varsiev like the day before this game and just mud us or something weird's going to happen. I have a feeling in theory, there's been far too many articles about Varsiev having interest in him without a bid being put in for it to make sense. Especially because every time I say, yeah, we're open to selling, and no one's put a bid in. Mainly because I don't want to upset him with the promise we did last season. Because if it goes to 70 million, we have to sell him. But we can definitely do good work with 70 million's worth for a new striker. Stretching. But for the moment, no one's actually trying to get him, so that's okay. And the under-19s, yeah, you definitely can play for that. Porfia, Guillem, Melina, yes. It's a Sunday. It's going to be a Monday, so we won't give Kim game time, as tempting as it might be. And you as well can get some game time, even though we're trying to sell you. Pully. He's worth too much at that age, at a bullet. Even though we're trying to find a new goalkeeper, I want a younger one. Don't want to go from old to even older. As we play the waiting game. Good old transfer windows, they take a wee bit longer to churn through, don't they? With all the leagues we've got loaded. Is the downside of a Journeyman save. You want to keep your options open, but it does take a while. Thankfully, we've got not got a midweek game actually after Las Sociedad, which I thought was the case. That's quite nice. Now let's check out captaincy options. Calvo, I mean, Ukyong's quite good, isn't he? We should probably just leave him as is, but also neither of those players are starting for us this year, so it's a little bit awkward. Yeah, Ukyong's quite good leadership-wise. Let's try and do this, maybe. Okay. Okay, oh geez, right, we shouldn't have done that, should we? Okay, how about if we have a talk to Vitic, maybe? Oh, okay, cool, right, so at least now we... So he may not officially be the captain, but given he's starting and Garcia isn't, one of our new signings will be captain. Right, confirm. There we go. Thinking about like. Oh, interesting. Making save with the viewer as general manager. That could be fun. Yeah, I was gonna, yeah. As much as it pains me, because I do focus on FM some stuff, it's just way too difficult to do on this year's game that I was gonna plan on doing. So yeah, but what's this one? Stay back. He's not. I don't know if we'll get that into him. One of our new boys there. Yeah, it could be fun. Let's give it a crack and see how it goes. Okay, Scout's doing some work. All right, day before the game, we are nearly there. Borfia and Melina with goals. I'd love to see that. So our first team is stepping up there for the youth team. We're our fringe first teamers. Let's get some of these bad players off the short list, or well, they're not bad, but they're just, you know, Not quite good enough for us, right? We're in Cardiff. And Kim Il-kyun is back. Might not be the best idea to start him here. I might end up going with Vitek or even the other young centre-back we pinched off PSG. But Vitek probably is a good option. He's probably the captain. When Kyun's not there, so probably a crack at that. Right, let's see what they want us to do against Napoli here. But yeah, I did change the captaincy, right. They won't play direct. They lack a work rate, so we can play for a press. That surprises me with an Ange team, but okay. We are, it's a Napoli the slight favourites. Sort of expect that being the Champions League winners, but only fourth in Serie A, so tough to tell this one. First game of the season, got a couple of new faces in here, even if one of them's going to be partially and probably not going to be able to cop a full game because he injured himself in the weights room. Because of course he did. The cocky French South Korean. Yeah, partial pass. He's not going to be quite right, is he? I can't tell. But either way. Right, quick save. And some gameplay. Yes. The meat and potatoes. So it's not really actually, is it, of FM? So all the other stuff's the important stuff. Much later a minute. There's just a pretty stuff you get to every now and then. Right. Yeah, he's going to be... 75 is actually not horrific. We might as well play him if it's 75 minutes. I thought it'd be 45. He's barely played a minute of pre-season. He knows what we're doing, though, so we may as well keep him in. So we're going to go with the first team. So, changes. Il-kyun in for Vitek, who drops down to the bench. Luzolo's there for Misa. Both our backup centre-backs from last year are Gonski. Bartels in there with both our DMs from last year. Gonski, Hebert, comes up the next gen 7th place getter to sit on the bench. Ondo's in for Simoes and Mavambo's in for Garcia. Those two both dropped down to the bench after slightly average seasons last year, but it's there's not a ton of change, just a bit of improvement. Just sprinkling some magic little dust on this team, hopefully. So let's go. Captain Kim will lead the boys out for the Super Cup. Is there a Super Cup anthem? I don't know if I've ever heard it. Is it just the same as the Champions League or the Europa League? Or not sure. Either way, here's Ange's team. The goalkeeper I was going to try and pinch. Actually, did he leave? He was at Lazio, wasn't he? Is that why I couldn't get him? A £39 million release clause is wild if that's the case. Leone, Colwell, that's a decent centre-back pairing. Ojulago's their captain. Carboni, it's not a bad team. It's not a bad team. Hopefully we get the better of them here, though. Yeah, that, I suppose. It's hard to know what to say in a game like this without any sort of games you've played before. Jose, hello. It'd be nice to start the season well. Exciting. I'd like to win it. Here we go. The 4-3-3. And Nielsen in for Molina as well. That's the other one. A couple of players have just usurped the ones who were here last year. Right. Is there an anthem? No? Okay. It does look pretty, though. Look at all those trophies. For some reason, Napoli are going past the Europa League and we're going past the Champions League, which is kind of feels like it should be the other way around, but obviously coin toss. So, Napoli, they wear blue. We wear green and white. Captain Obvious and all, but, you know. Oh, no, don't click on that, Shaun. Here we go. Can we lift a trophy? First game of the season. And get one over Big Ange. It's been a while since we've played him. It's evenish early days. I say that Napoli now are on the top here, so it's not awesome, but let's see. Okay, I actually reckon Kim's going to be a bit, not quite a 75-minute player here, maybe a 60. He's looking a wee bit tired already for only 26 minutes in. But here we go, Napoli on the ball. They hoof this deep. We should control it safely. Oh, not this again. Leray, bro. No, not these stupid headers again. I thought we got past that, FM. Okay, thankfully it's been blasted over. Not the dumb headers again. I hate the dumb headers. Do not give me dumb headers. Where we just give the ball to them, because it's been a while since I've seen that. For a team that, you know, La Liga champions without losing a game. But let's not be idiots. We are not playing that well here, are we? Our attackers doing nothing. Aguilera is too busy trying to get rubbed the right way. We've given the ball away there. Let's hopefully win this back nice and high. Not looking likely though. If we can get into the sheds at 0-0, that's probably a bit of a win the way this game's going. But Rafael is on the ball. I probably shouldn't have said that, because this guys, can we try and mark them, please? Yep, Drago 1-0. Okay, that was coming. We've been poor so far. Poor old Gigamyan's just got cooked there, and Santos needed to help that, but is what it is. So 1-0 Napoli. We've not done a lot. It's not been a great start. There's a highlight. This feels like a waste of time, just because of the time it's happening. Here's Kim. That's good from you. Right, can we... This is going to be way too little too late, isn't it? Oh, Gigamyan. Guys, put it in there quick. No, oh, referee. Right. Okay, it's all right. We're warming into it. Horrific half, though, let's be honest. So, Gigamyan, off you come. Let's get a Boubacar out there. Just don't blow the whistle. Ondo's having a stink. Somewhere's for you. Am I going to do all 5 subs at once? It would be bold. Just do those, because the players that are coming off have really bad ratings. And might just try that, because something's not working that first half. Yeah, just disappointing in general, guys. Let's be a lot better in the second half. Kim might have to stay out there the way we're going, because he's actually on a decent rating. But we're only 1 goal down, so we've still got time to work our way back into this. But we are getting battered. This is a rarity for us. Right, 60 minutes in. I'll take off the guys on yellows, so we'll get Kim off just to play things safe. Vidic for you. Hopefully that might help somehow. And I suppose Mavambo comes off for Garcia. Mainly because I don't think changing our striker is going to help a heck of a lot, given the way we play in the past, and we don't score a lot of goals through that. We'll go back to playing through the press, but I don't know if it's going to help that much. But the other way hasn't exactly changed how we're going either. Demand more. Come on, guys. What is this? Did you use all your goals up in the pre-season? There's Merck. Here he goes. Gives the ball away. Oh, dear. Is he washed? Win this, guys. Yes. Right. Here we go. It's taken us 64 minutes to wake up. Abubakar. Garcia, Merck, Garcia. It's not in there. Not on target, unfortunately. Okay, Ujulago a bit too tricky for us there. Come on, guys, let's get this ball back. Merck's trying to work, but they're just getting it a bit easy at the moment. Napoli, we're not trying to win the ball back enough. Vidic's just sleeping. That's why we dropped you. Okay, that needs to be done big time. Bloody Ange going to do me here, isn't he? Ange is going to do me. Yeah, we want to press them more because I can't handle the lack of urgency in that. Passage of play. Vidic's just guided that to the striker and Raphael. Loray's done stuff all. 2-0. We're in trouble. Guys, come on, do something. Right, we're going to have to go a bit more up tempo here and that sort of stuff. Definitely going to be a case of too little too late, but don't have much choice. This is a very disappointing first up display. I'll berate them. Don't score now because it's way too late for it to matter. Nope. Okay, can we get a shot off here, someone? Garcia. Oh, yeah, short. Okay. Pablo Garcia has scored. So good they've given it to him twice. Get the ball, bro. What are you doing? I want to win this. None of this. It's only pre-season bollocks. I will absolutely say that if we lose, but until it's all over, it's a great finish, actually. Shame you didn't do that earlier. It's a 2-1. We're kind of back in it. Get the ball, you muppet. Come on. No, Napoli are going to win this. Left it too late. And Ange, is that him there? I can't tell. I can't highlight him. Oh, poor old UEFA president's got as a burns victim now. Well, that's a shame. We got going way too late, despite a quite big pre-season I scheduled there. So Australia get one over New Zealand. It's the only thing they've got over New Zealand this weekend, to be fair, so got to give that to them. They did play us off the park, to be fair, which is actually concerning because it's not often that's happened. But Mr. Postecoglou lifts the Super Cup. Yeah, I'm not happy with that, guys. That was pretty trash. So you better be better when we take on Real Sociedad. We get $3.5 million for that, though. So, you know, could be worse. Yeah, we went great. Yeah, I did want to get into halftime at 0-0. So that's a shame. Right, we get money. That's nice. Kim makes a debut. Hopefully he'll be better for the next game. So selection info, because we've got a quick backup. Before we kick off against Real Sociedad, and based on that, we're going to need to be a lot better. This is a bit of a brutal start to the league. We've got Real Sociedad, Valencia, Barcelona, Cadiz, Real Madrid. A red dot. I don't like a red dot. It's only our third one in the last, well, it's not. We had quite a few our first part season here, but last year we only got 2 of them. Pons, yeah, you could use a bit of game time, surely. But not for no wages. They can go and do one. Okay. Right. We'll just turn the aircon off out in the lounge after we go forward a little bit more, so just bear with me shortly. Right, back in a sec. Now we're back. Right, still waiting for this to process. All good. Right, Liga. Real Sociedad away. Let's do a prediction for this. A normal prediction. There we go. So, Real. That's there already. Boomfa. Sweet. Okay. I'm going to regret these changes I've made. We'll see, but hopefully not. The C team. Can people play for the C team? No. Okay, so we won't bother. Opposition report. They're coming to this quite good. Pons. No, give me more money. Needs to be a bit of a reward for us if you're going to take one of our players. Even for the year. He's only 16. He doesn't need to. He's not at the age where he's desperate to develop. Boafia's going to be out on loan. That's going to go through shortly. Let's get the morale back up with the training praise and see if they want us to do anything different against this Sociedad team. Nope. Okay. So let's get these guys back into this. Oh, Pirli, you're not training well. What a shocker. Okay, I might have a go at some of these guys then. Vidic as well. Let's check the tactic. They haven't changed anything else here randomly. No. No, okay. Bit of a weird one, that one. Napoli just ambushed us there a little bit. Right, what's going on here? Boafia, yep, off you go. Ralmora, oh, okay. What's this? Loans. Oh, the wages are nothing. I mean, he's not getting paid a lot, is he? What's the deal with him? No, he doesn't need a loan, so he's not actually loan listed, is he? So no, you guys can go do one. And happy days, right? Hopefully, gonna start off the league with a semi-decent result anyway. A draw away against Sociedad wouldn't be the end of the world, actually. Hopefully, somehow blown the cobwebs out there against Napoli, even though we played quite a few friendlies before that game. Only real player who had a bit of a fitness excuse was Kim. But time to see if we can start our La Liga defence with a good result. We had to go perfect last season. Well, not perfect, but didn't lose a game. To only get the job done by 11 points. Early signs are, don't think we're going to be perfect in the league of this season. But let's see. So we get a quick save in. And allow Sociedad away. We'll stick to the same team. Kim needs to get that fitness up. As does Gigamyan. But yeah, a few of these guys need to go a bit better. Ondo and Lenilson. We've got some guys who were starting last season on the bench. So that's worth considering in their positions. But let's crack into this one. Hopefully do better against Sociedad. I expect to win. I have faith in you. I trust you guys. Right, come on, lads. Dave, how are we? Hopeful for a strong start. Hopefully we'll come on leaps and bounds and hopefully we're in a good spot after, yeah, maybe blowing out the cobwebs there over in Cardiff. So here we go. We're in the horrific Timu jerseys with the green numbers on the back of the green beat. Just bad jerseys. But let's hopefully just do better here. Get back to our old selves. Not very impressive that first game. Even that's not great there from Lenilson. There's Aguilera. Off he goes and gets fouled, but at least we've got an early free kick. Which we are going to see. Okay. Luray. Still on these. In there. Mavambo. He's got the pace. Just drags it wide. He's a tricky boy, Julesy. 20 agility. That's why we like him so much. He's on the up while Garcia was on the down, although you wouldn't know it from that first game. But back against teams that we're familiar with, hopefully this is where we're going to do a good job this season. As we try and make our way out from the back. Luray to Lenilson. All the L's. Maybe there's too many L's in this team now. Maybe that's the issue. As Merck finds Ondo. Mavambo. Merck again. Mavambo. Oh, Guillaume in space. Just need to whip one in here. And somehow that's been blocked by Laranaga. Boy, because that got thumped at him. And the goalie was nowhere near it. Now, Luray, I swear I changed all this. Oh, if Gigamyan was right place there. There was a good little flick on to get it home, but not quite. Ondo, block shot. Mavambo, is this a free kick? Okay. Are we going to see it, though? Yes. Vasev. Well, it will go very close. Good save from Alberti. We're putting the pressure on them here. Will we see the corner? Yes, we will. Okay. Good little period of pressure from us here. Luray in there. Kim's not home. Throw in. That's probably leading to the highlight. No. Goodness me, it's a really long one. Right, Lenilson to Ondo. Keeps the ball for us. The former PSG man, not for too long. And then Ondo gives it away. Oh, that's poor from you two, the guys who I literally said need to up their game in this, otherwise we might end up going back to the future with Samoyes and Molina. Oh, you're joking. They've done nothing and they've got a 1-0 lead. Oh dear, I'm agreeing those changes. Legitimately had about 4 goal scoring chances before this highlight ended, and then On the counter-attack, Nielsen gets cooked. No one marks the big, tall Icelandic fella, I presume, and we're 1-0 down. Demand more. 7 shots to 2, 8, and they're 1-0 up. Varsiev is a fraud yet again. Jeez, guys, what is this? You best get something out of this. You are being way too dominant to be losing. Oh, do not go 2-0 down. Right, headed away. Aguilera. Right, look for the big, quick French guy outright, please. No, you're an idiot. Okay, please score though. No, you're an idiot. Stop trying to be a genie in a bottle and do some good stuff. That was the easiest goal in the world if you found Mavumbo, because he's got 20 agility and 17 pace. He was open. Right, oh, that's a horrific pass. Right, let's get this level before half-time, guys. Because I don't know how we're behind, but we are. Right, Merck. Mavumbo has got the pace. Please square it. Okay, that kind of works. Ondo puts it away. They can't rule that out for Varsiev, can they? Don't you frickin' dare, game. Good. 1-1. That's the least we deserve from the first half here. So that's good. Ondo's somewhat redeemed himself. Mavumbo, yeah, that's not even close to offside. Neither's that. And he's not. Yeah, right, that was a waste of a VAR check. So it's 1-1. Because they have a one shot on target. That's peak FM. So Varsiev and Aguilera can get in the sea after that first half. They are both having horrible starts to the season. So Gomez and RPM for them. Nielsen and Ondo actually have quite good ratings. I wasn't expecting after the way they cocked up to lead to that first goal. So we'll make those two changes. Yeah, scoreline doesn't reflect the pattern of the game. Defense, you need to up your game big time. If we can see when they just, you know, light breeze against us, then you know, we've got to be better than that. This is a lot more like we like to play. It's very dominant on the front foot. It's got to be a bit more clinical with our chances. So here's Gigamyan. We'll go back to Merck. Bartel. Gigamyan. Oh, it's good for him. He's got in a good spot there. Mavumbo. There we go. 2-1. Either side of half time. Nice time to score. Lovely jubbly. Gigamyan wasn't quite as quick as I would like us to play there, but it is what it is. They had a chance to really deal with that Sociedad, but thankfully they haven't. And the scoreline now reflects what you'd expect from the stats. Apart from the fact they've still somehow scored a goal against us. You have to keep an eye out on some of these guys here. Bartel and Mavumbo in particular, because they're a little bit tired. We might. We'll leave it out for the moment. They've got a week off the back of this, and they're all on pretty good ratings, the guys on yellow hearts. And to be fair, all the other ones we subbed on. Right, Mavumbo is knackered now, so we'll get him off for Garcia. Who'll take over the captain's armband. Probably a good time to get Kim off as well, because he's still not recommended for a full game. So we'll play things safe with him. Vidic should be very solid, and Gigamyan's injured. Awesome. Let's get a Boubacar on for you, or we could chuck Nielsen on, or Molina on, sorry. But we'll give the youngster a Boubacar some game time. He's got good potential. Do not let me down, do not let me down. But that's annoying. It's a 4-star sub. One more goal just to really make sure it'd be nice here. Not sure I could cope with dropping points against a team with 2 shots on target. We'll start to time waste here though. Be more disciplined and standard time wasting. We are getting a little bit tired in some, well, 1 point area, DM. Now, do not concede here. What are you doing, Abubakar? Thank you. You've actually covered that well. Interesting switch out to Gomez, but sure. Right, Nielsen. Smart from you. Good battle. That's horrific from the tired player. Please be offside. No FM. I'm not in the mood for this. Thank you. Actually deserved to concede that because that was horrific from Bartle. Spent 70 million for that. Oh. Ooh. Not go away with that. Either way, that was a real close call. So we'll start time wasting even more. That does not mean play like idiots, guys. 93. Let's hold on. Come on. There we go. We get the win in a game that we were pretty dominant in. But boy, when we gave them the ball, we looked very frail defensively. So that's a bit of a concern. Yeah. But on the whole, a much better performance. Left wingers aren't doing a good job, and our strikers aren't doing a good job, so that's interesting. Yeah, didn't play as well as we can, certainly in defence, but get the job done. So we get a win. How long is Gigamyan out for his next question? Yeah, that was a big moment. Not sure about the injury. Right. Oh, we're 10 past 5. Ugh. Oh, no, not a draw, Shaun. Real Betis got the win, thankfully. So we're back on track somewhat. Gigamyan out for 11 to 14 days, which is a dicey amount of time. So we've got left back cover, but not a lot of right back cover. So what we might do here, this with this, and Molina can start some games for a little bit. What have I done? That I've done that the wrong way around. There we go. So, and get that, yeah, there we go, eventually. So we'll just figure this out quickly. He goes wing back. He's going to come in. So that's not too bad. Bubakar's not awful, to be fair, but just I think Nielsen is quite a bit better. So Molina will come back in. That could help us out. Aguilera and Vasev have been really bad to start the season. RPM was a pretty solid start for us last year, but if I look at performance, it says they've both actually been really good the last couple of games. Because pre-season, so that doesn't help out. Yeah. Interesting. Right. We've got a week till our next game. We actually got good breaks. If we've got a week break, I'm not sure if we're going to get to this next game in time. Yeah. By the time I get to the game, I'm certainly not going to have enough time to squeeze it in. So that will probably do it for today, guys. I don't think we're going to sign anyone. Yeah, unless an interesting bid comes in right off the back of that. We'll go forward and make sure everyone's played and see where we sit. But it's going to be a bit messy early stages of a league season. But at least we got a result there, because it was looking a little bit dicey for a fair chunk, let's be honest. It was Vallecana and deep poop there with their money, aren't they? But next stream will be, well, finishing the transfer window, probably of Champions League games, honestly. And The thumbnail is probably going to be another Barcelona Real Madrid one because we've got them both away. So we'll see how long this undefeated La Liga streak lasts. It's probably going to go away in the next stream because both of them away could be difficult. We did do extremely well against Madrid last season. Bet them away and pumped them 6-0 at home. Barcelona, little bit more dicey. There was a draw in there from memory. As we'll get rid of that because we might need a goalkeeper at some stage. So I thought we might do a bit better on the season tickets there. All things being considered. Oh, there's a bid that's coming. But, oh, no, there isn't. And you reckon? Yeah, I'll leave it for the moment. Is it the vice captaincy that's done it? Maybe I should have just left it. Molina. Yeah, sure. Free balls. Handy. Quick check in case. Actually, I'll do that off stream. Nothing interesting would have happened. Yeah, we're in the right half of the table after one game played, but Barca have pumped Zaragoza. Not super surprising to be here. Atletico Madrid lost to Sevilla, looks like. No. Who did they? Levante? Cadiz. Okay, and they've got a Madrid derby coming up next. Interesting. But yeah, we'll call it there today just because 15 minutes. No, I'm not going to get through a game in that time. I need to put the dinner on, so it's a slightly shorter stream because I don't think I'm going to get to that next game with a week-long gap, but we'll get into it on Wednesday night. And we've got some big games. I imagine Champions League's going to pop up there in September. We've got Valencia at home. Hopefully it's a win. Barcelona away. Real Madrid away. Cadiz have been pretty decent the last year or so. It's probably going to get a bit more routine after that. So it's probably a good time for the Champions League to start and make things a bit interesting off the back of that. Because really, those Barca and Real Madrid games are going to be pretty freaking big. Super Copa de España we've got as well this season. Why is there a semi-final? That's okay. That's wild. Anyway, I don't know how that works because we haven't been in it before. But yeah, we'll call it there. Disappointing that we didn't pick up the Super Cup. Didn't play that well, unfortunately. But a lot better there. Just it was a bit dicey defensively. Right, well, there's a few people here now too. Classic. So let me see if there's someone I can go right over to. And keep you guys on the FM journey. Now, there's one guy who won't let me raid him because I've tried that before. So that helps out a lot. So we've got a guy with a Ginger Maldini, and we've got a guy who's trying to complete the trophy hunt or glory hunter tonight. Right, let me just check these two. So he is at, looks like Napoli without the licenses and stuff. So that triggers me a little bit after what happened earlier. So what about the other guy? Yeah, we'll go here. This guy's got a follower goal. Oh, is he playing twin? Yeah. Okay, I can't actually understand what that guy's saying either. I think we'll go Napoli, seeing as they beat us earlier. As slightly triggering as that is. So we're going to go raid the Napoli guy. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Let me get the right thing up here to do the raid. Yeah, rest of your day, rest of your weekend. I'll catch you Wednesday night, 6:30 New Zealand time. And yeah, big games. Barca, Real Madrid, probably some Champions League. We'll see if this league unbeaten streak lasts a bit longer after it was all last season. It's going to be a tough one to start things off, but have a good start to your week. I'll catch you guys on Wednesday night. keep on keeping on.